Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read you a monthly horoscope for June 2020. And this is for you coming from Pisces. Before that, I'm going to show you my email address. And should you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years, and also a host of other information, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that supernatural energy within you, and a lot of other stuff. We'll talk about that later. The first 15 days of June for you coming from Pisces, they are going to be very difficult first 15 days of June. If ever things can go wrong, they will go wrong and they'll go wrong very unexpectedly and very fast. So you have to go slow. Count to five before you say or do anything. Arguments, miscommunication, miscalculation, all waiting to happen in this first 15 days of June. And what else you can have? Unexpected issues coming at you. Now, I'm going to apply that firstly to your job. So it makes your job very insecure in this first 15 days of June. So what do you do? Well, if you value a job, you just have to settle down and focus and concentrate on your responsibilities. These are difficult times where mistakes made, miscalculations done, and it's a very heavy price to pay. So tell yourself to focus on your job in the first 15 days and ask help if you need. Reach out because for some reason or another, you're going to have difficulties. The planet of slowness is also there. So it's going to make your job a very difficult one in the sense that it's not a happy place. You have to cope with it. It's only 15 days after all. Where if you are in business, then the business area seems to be very gloomy. And more than that, it's like a touch and go system where you touch something, it goes wrong. You say something, it goes wrong. You plan something, it goes wrong. That's the kind of the first 15 days of June you're going to have. So what you do? Well, do less and say less. Try to consolidate, which means whatever you have already, look after that. Don't be adventurous to add more. Don't do these wonderful promotions that are going on in your mind. Don't bother because it'll be a waste of time in the first 15 days of June. So go slow, lie low. Just keep going as you are. That would be good enough. If you are in, if you want to do business speculation, I would say it's a waste of time because the first 15 days is not going to get you anywhere. You are not meant to win such things. And so why bother? You can buy lotteries, they don't cost too much, but not to go to the casino, not to go to the stock market, not to play that financial game, the forex, because you'll end up losing. Yes, you will. So I rather you stay away from financial speculation. Stick to the nitty-gritty things you have to do every day, however boring, and tell yourself to wait for another period. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days, worry because that's going to cause you problems. And the problems you will inherit, you will regret later on. So, whoever is chasing you, whoever you are chasing, give it a break in the first 15 days. Remain friends, keep in touch. Don't give your heart away in the first 15 days because regret or disappointment will come very, very quickly. If you have an ongoing romance, that can be stretched to breaking point. You don't want to argue or scold. You don't want to be stubborn. You don't want to be a person who unnecessarily is pushy either. Take it easy in the first 15 days of June and tell yourself, perhaps the energies of my romance partner are weak, and so don't upset anything. And you won't be very happy either in your ongoing romance. But you have heard it from me that if you push it, the push comes to shove, and that will break up the ongoing romance that you have. If you are married, that's really serious now because any long term affairs like marriage are going to feel the brunt of it in this first 15 days of June. And so, what do you do? Well, calm down. No need to start being a person to analyze things. Just leave it to your marriage partner to make the rules. Be the follower. You'll keep peace that way. It's only 50 days after all. So if you do it this way, like I told you just now, then you will see that nothing untoward happens. It always takes two hands to clap. So don't clap, and things will calm down very fast, and the 15 days will pass. The last 15 days of June, you coming from Pisces, they have some planets good, some planets not so good. The planets that are not good makes you very stubborn and dominating. The planets which are good make you very imaginative, creative, and they even help you to plan travel. So let's see how we're going to apply it to your job in the last 15 days of June. Well, you're going to get good news. Some good news comes in. The safety factor is there, so you can hold on to that job which you almost lost earlier. And also, if you're looking for a new job, chances are you'll find one. So there's improvement in the last 15 days, making your job status more safe, firstly, more secure, and definitely happier. If you have a business running, you will see the light of day. You will see that now the chances of moving ahead, getting your business to somehow flourish in a small way, will at least begin. So the frustrations of the first 15 days in business will slowly disappear, and you will see the chances of you formulating making money. It's some way or another making a deal, making anything of business orientated. You will start to do better in the last 15 days of June. Regarding business speculation, now I would say, all right, buy your lottery tickets. And if the casinos are open on these lucky days, which I'm going to give you later, you go on your lucky days to the casino and you have a chance to come back with something. And the forex and the stock market, now I would say fine, within limits, all of this within limits, because there are some planets also in the last 15 days of June who are not working well for you. They're very lazy and they're not making a move. So don't go all out in areas of business speculation. If you find a new romance in the last 15 days of June, that would be an acceptable one. And that would be one which will definitely make you happy and give you opportunity to improve your own circumstances as well. So somebody up market may be interested in you, and therefore you could definitely bring your status up market. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to improve by miles compared to the first 15 days. Now the reasoning factor will be good. Now the apologies and the everything will be accepted. Now the lovingness will be seen. So as the days go by, the last 15 days of June get better and better with your ongoing romance. And if you're married, now it's safe. Now it's more secure. Now that tendency to tear each other apart is gone. Now the understanding comes. And so you will be much better based to make your marriage more secure and happy in the last 15 days. Now I'm going to give you some news. You coming from Pisces, your lucky ages. Your lucky ages for the month of June are, if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or 82 or even 91. I get emails from people that age and say, why are you leaving me out? So up to 91. So that'd be nice. I try to remember that. So all these ages are going to be very lucky in the month of June, exceptionally lucky, the chosen ones. If you are not of these ages, don't worry too much. Come and see me one day for a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50. We'll talk about that later. I'm now going to give you your lucky dates, DATES, lucky dates. The lucky dates for June are, for you coming from Pisces, the 6th, the 15th, and the 24th. Very lucky dates. Morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall, whatever. Power packed with planets. So, whether in areas of financial speculation, whether in areas of love, romance, marriage, whether areas of finance, business, job, these on these dates, you make use of them to further your ambitions, to further your happiness, further your good luck. 6th, 15th, and 24th, very powerful. I see them loaded with good planets. They can turn anything marvelously lucky for you. Your lucky colors are going to be turquoise, that magic color in the universe. It's a magic color. Not everybody can wear it, but you are special in Pisces. You can wear it. So you wear turquoise in the month of June, and that aura that's created is going to be wonderful for you. getting your way in most areas of your life. And now about your direction. For the month of June, the direction east favors you a lot. So face east to make your wishes, face east to make your plans, make east to send messages, face east for everything that you can to absorb that wonderful energy from the planets who are there in a cluster of them at the east. So when you face east in the month of June, you will have the special aura about you because you have consumed so much of the wonderful energy. So try and do that. Now for this 90-minute session, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, that's going to cost you USD $50, this 90 minutes. But I'll tell you your next 9 years based on all this information of yours. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to reach into that energy which you have within you. I have it, you have it. Once we can make that contact, we do become special, special in any area of our life. And you can do that. I'll show you how to do that. And once you have done it, you will see that people who are so glamorous, so rich, so wonderfully famous, who have ideas that come out of the world, you can do that yourself. You have to make that connection. Otherwise, you remain like every other human being. That's all. And I'll show you energy forms through your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, your lucky so much. And with all that information, you will be able to conquer anything that comes your way. Yes, you will.